it gets better from here. In like 10 years, this is probably going to be like the biggest thing in the world.
We're done. I can't at that point.
You know, talking about modern day and AI and everything being AI and AI art and all this shit. There is apparently a YouTube channel specifically that is an AI death metal band. Literally, they say it in their about here, emulating musicians dead or alive with neural networks. That's just big fancy words. I don't know what the fuck that means, okay? And they literally have live streams going on 24/7 of just AI created metal. I think they have an Archspire one. Is that this one, the Relentless Doppelganger one? It's absolute crap. I mean, it's what computers think death metal is supposed to be. What kind of fucking like virtuoso shit we expecting? Can we listen? Yeah. So like, I think I've heard a little bit of maybe the Archspire one before. I thought it was a troll. I didn't know this was like a thing. But in case you were scared that technology's taken over, here you go. This is good. I feel like I'm just watching a Davey 504 video. This is actually good. Live at Mathcore Index Fest. What is that? I have never heard a better description of mathcore in my whole life. Oh my god. This is what computers think mathcore is. I'm trying so hard not to pop my stitches and laugh. Okay. Lo-fi classic metal AI. It kind of sounds like a softer Avenged Sevenfold song with less hell yeah, brother. What the fuck, dude? This is insane. Relentless Doppelganger. Is this the Archspire one? Oh my god. I always talk about Archspire like they sound like they're another band sped up 300%, but this sounds like it's Archspire sped up 500%. Started streaming September 4th, 2019.
I can't, dude. We're done. I can't at that point.
See, anyone who thinks that you just have to stream the hours to get viewers, you are obviously wrong. Okay, here. This is the Djent one, apparently. This just sounds like Djent. Dude, this is just like actual Djent. Oh, dude, we're so fucked. Computers are so taken over. This literally just sounds like most modern Djent bands. Like this is actually really scary. Dude, this kind of goes hard. Oh my god, I'm literally headbanging into a computer right now. Like, this is so fucked up, dude. This is so fucked up. Like, y'all that think like y'all got... Like, musicians ain't gonna have jobs real soon. Like, the other ones were funny. This one's actually fucking insane if this is real. Is this available on Spotify? Yes, although not these exact songs, but you can listen to music generated by this program here. Dude can make infinite amounts of fucking albums because he doesn't need to write anything and then put them on Spotify. Bro, I actually am so curious how the he did this. This is actually, this is insane. No one's talking about this.
If you haven't seen it yet, here's a quick sneak peek on how that sounds.
This is just modern metal. What the fuck? No wonder people complain that everything sounds the same because the fucking computer's writing it.
I had an idea of a program that would just randomize rhythms played on an open string forever. I hacked together a small program in Unreal
That's all that Djent is anyways.
For over a weekend when I should have been studying. That just played open strings over and over again. Let's actually have a look at that first version real quick.
Dude, that sounds fucking sick. What the fuck?
And
Do you know what the funny thing is too? The samples he's using, right, are completely interchangeable. Like, if you actually had like a real mixer use this, right? And I mean, the mix he has for this is actually pretty good. But look, like he has Neural DSP Parallax, Submission Audio Gin Bass, Get Good Drums Invasion, Get Good Drums Modern and Massive, recorded and mixed in Reaper. Like, if you actually had a real mixer, it would sound like... It would sound so much better, too. Song number 2701. Oh, my God. Oh my god, metal is... Oh my god. How is no one talking about this? Yo, mods, this is your video for the week.
Full with motivation and inspiration, I knew I wanted to get some guitar melodies in. But all I had sampled up to that point was just open strings. So I sat down and over the course of a couple of weeks I sampled every note on my guitar multiple times to add variations, edited those samples and exported them as separate sound files and loaded it up in my program and started implementing the first lead melody. It was very primitive, but it was an early look of what it could become. As I started to implement more rhythms and more melodies, this project had evolved from me just wanting to do something funny to a new way of songwriting for me. And that is
for you, bro, for the future. Hello? This ain't just a new, what the fuck?
Currently how I view this project. Its purpose isn't necessarily to generate music out of thin air, but rather a tool for me to input.
He sells the whole 10 hours of his YouTube video as songs on Bandcamp for $5. Holy shit.
Ideas and have it spit back hundreds or thousands of variations and combinations. Dude. It allows me to input bits and pieces of riffs
musicians
I have in my
are
head
so
and have programs transform it.
Computers are going to be the bands now.
I wanted to get that out of the way.
I'm glad, guys. I had a good run as a musician. All right, guys, it was a good run. I had fun for a good chunk of my life making music. But I've just announced that I'm now instead a full-time content creator before that gets turned into AI. So, you know, no more music. Who needs to write music? Let's go. I'm just going to be a content creator until people are replaced by AI instead. I feel like that'll take a little longer. So there we go. There we go. A computer made this. A computer made this. I don't see if this affecting anything. There'll be always demand for human bands. Why? Humans are the worst parts of it. They get canceled and they need money to survive. Your computer just needs a CPU. What the fuck? Harmonies. The computer just did harmonies. The computer just did harmonies. It's like they could also make this sound more realistic, but again, this would take more programming. With him, with the dude programming in velocity variances. Like again, I'm not a coder. I don't know how complex that is, but even just things like that to make it so the samples sound more like if you're blast beating to like vary. You know, if you have a lot of triggers for the snare at the same time to purposefully humanize the velocities and shit like that. Dude, this is insane. Don't teach them how to make your job be more slowly. Oh, you guys think that as soon as this doesn't start being popular, I'm not going to make content on it? This is actually insane. Like, dude, this guy has no clue how much this, like, in like 10 years, this is probably going to be like the biggest thing in the world. Yeah, it's literally just era. motherfucker created AI Djent like this, and it actually sounds good. Again, because some of you guys might be listening and might be like, well, it doesn't sound great. Which, sure. But y'all, if y'all saying that, you don't understand the precedent that this is just the start. It gets better from here. Because this is not even a thing yet. This is just one dude who made this. I didn't expect it to be this good. It's not supposed to be this good. It's not. I don't think people are going to see this coming. I think this is just going to be a thing that happens. And people are going to be shocked. Like, I'm shocked right now, and this is in demo mode. I'm already shocked that this exists and how good it is. This is a computer. A computer made this. You know what? Too much internet for me for the week, chat. This is what I look like now. In case you're wondering, I got 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out. And now I look like this.